Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Seraph Syndrome. I am your host, Fungifisheye, or Danny, what you'll hear yelled at me maybe this episode. And I'm joined by my two lovely co-hosts, if you guys would like to say hi.
Hello, I'm Noelle. I play Stella Starweaver, though you might not hear very much from me this session. I'm ill.
Can you draw Stella in the Yamcha pose? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hi, I'm Tiny. I play Akia Selene, and you might hear me talk a lot today, since someone's out of commission.
It better not be a might. You better be talking.
You gotta.
Nah, I'm gonna just be quiet.
This entire session is gonna be me interacting with me.
Like you're schizophrenic.
Like I'm schizophrenic. Guys, welcome back to Schizophrenia Syndrome. Okay. Now, let's get right into it. And on the last session of Seraph Syndrome, our party found their way towards the Onyx Castle, Asmothia's home, after realizing how long the day has been dragging onwards. During their travels downwards, the party chatted about a few things that seemed to linger on their minds, noting Akia forgot to ask about the trial entirely, and that our bloodletters have not been making money like the rest of the bloodletters should. After the cart had finally arrived at the gates of the Onyx Castle, the party continued inwards to its otherworldly interior. The party had a small bit of banter back and forth, having Stella and Akia decide that they were going to have a slumber party with the little Asmothia, while Gully and Artano, to Akia's dismay, asked for their own rooms. At the slumber party, Akia and Asmothia both quickly passed away after having that crazy day, but not before examining the ceiling within the royal quarters. As they fell quickly asleep, Stella let the curiosity of Ulrithnir consume her. She investigated thoroughly, seeing why the star streak specifically was reacting towards it in such a strange way. As she poked and prodded, Stella was taken aback after hearing static and talking from the star streak. After squeaking out "hero," the star streak weakly orbited around her. However, Stella was not sated with just the word hero. She pushed her body and her arcane energies towards their limits, towards the star streak, causing immense pain as she pushed the ambient arcane energies into her body, through her veins, and through into the star streak. As it flowed through her body, it began to leak and tear through her muscles, and as she was not used to the feeling or controlling magic, her body began to crumble as she learned of one more word: Themis. Stella passed out from exhaustion and had symptoms of mana sickness. The next morning, Akia tended to the hurt Stella, and both of them coming to the conclusion that Akia would be traveling around with the party while the royal attendants would tend to Stella. That is where we pick up. Akia, you just finished a delicious meal, and what would you like to do today?
Damn, she forgot to ask Stella what book she wanted to look at. After the meal, she might have to go back to Stella.
Yeah, you finish your plate, and like instead of like talking to anyone, you just like get up and walk back upstairs.
Just quietly, just like skitter away, because she's like, I told her I was gonna get books, but I don't know which ones.
Yeah, like, not communicating that to the rest of the party, you just scurry up the stairs of the royal castle. You walk past and upwards through this labyrinthian corridors, but you manage to find your way because of the beautiful portraits and stained glass that line the way upwards towards the main room. As you open the door, you would see Stella face down on the bed. Or what does Stella look like right now? You tell me.
Face down is really funny.
I imagine
I really
face
like that
down.
image.
Face down like a plank, just like
Yes,
hands
absolutely.
to the side.
Like,
Fully submerged in pillow.
Oh. Hi, Stella.
Oh, Akia, is that you?
That's really good. I know I said I would find books for you, but I kind of forgot which ones you wanted.
Oh,
She's kind of just crouched down next to her in the bed, just like looking at her.
Anything is good. Maybe some old stories about the history, or maybe if you could find something with a grim in it somewhere, that would be funny. Not funny, fascinating.
Funny.
Okay, so stories about old heroes and a grim.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Do you, I was supposed to go, visit, oh goodness. The Mellifera, do you... There's a memorial for the Mellifera that I was supposed to go to, and I was going to say hi to someone. If you would like to go there on my behalf. Do you need the bag? You can take the bag if you want.
Oh yeah. I'll take the bag. Who am I saying hi to?
The woman in the antiquarium. Her wife tends to that place.
Alright. Okay, so books about old heroes, book about a grim, the memorial, yeah. Say hi to woman, and I take the bag. Okay. I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, could you check the jar?
What?
Could
the jar?
Yeah. I don't know if I've aired it out yet. I don't know if I need to, I mean.
I can't do this. Just with shaky hands, she just starts looking for the jar. You can see her getting slightly teary-eyed.
You reach into the party bag. You push a pancake to the side, and pancake floats around in the empty space. And you call the jar to your hand, thinking about it, and it apparates in your hand. As you pull it out, you see that the inside is not foggy with stars yet. It's growing gradually, but this is not where Stella would typically empty it.
Oh, thank God. The jar looks good. It doesn't look bad.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's good.
Yeah. She immediately lets go of the jar back into the hole. Back into the bag.
Drop the bag. You from the inside of the bag, you hear tunk as it hits pancake, and you just hear
Anything else?
I just imagine
have
Stella
fun.
going, souvenir.
Souvenir.
If you could bring back something, that would be nice. Any little thing would be good. You have fun.
Okay. I'll have fun for you. Don't move. And rest up.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stella, you fall completely down, or you couldn't even lift your head up that whole interaction, but you absolutely just like sulk into the sheet. And Akia, you come down the stairs while holding the party bag. You see Pancake's tail just hanging out from the top as you carry it all the way down the stairs. As you guys move all the way downwards, you would see the party is sitting in the foyer, like right beneath the grand stairs upwards that you were just traveling. Gully is like fixing his boots while he's sitting on the chair, or like on the stairs. You see that a 3-crane person keeps trying to help Gully, and Gully's like, no, I got it, I'm capable. And then the 3-crane is like,
You look like you're having trouble. I can help you.
no, I'm good. I'm capable.
No,
I'm a
but
big boy.
You're really struggling more than you need to. I can help you.
No. I promise.
boy.
I'm a big boy. Yes. And Gully just keeps dissuading help while also putting his boots on. Arteno is he is looking more gruff than, like, Akia, this is like the first time you've gotten a moment to really just like look at Arteno. He's got like a beard coming in and his hair is like slightly longer.
Dang, we
Igrim
need a
is
haircut.
aura farming in front of the door ready to go.
Oh
my god.
His cape is waving indoors.
You can see her eye twitch slightly as she's watching that cape flow in the wind. Is Asmothea here?
Oh, Asmothea is there too. Yes, Asmothea is just sitting and talking to Arkvasi a little bit.
Oh, pretty woman. I feel like she'd go up to Arteno and just kind of you give them that boba filled eyes stare as she's just staring at him, that autism stare.
Yes?
Your hair's longer.
Time does
You
take
look-
its toll.
Scruffy.
I think I came on this journey scruffy, but it's probably growing in more, yes. It's been well over 2 weeks since we've hit the road. That will happen.
Oh my, it is. Ooh. I have a to-do list from Stella that I have to do.
Oh, very well. We'll tackle them all together, then.
Pretty please. And I'm in charge of the bag with the jar.
At least Pancake is watching over it.
I don't think that makes it better.
True. I suppose he could always try to eat the jar, but I don't think he's the like to do that. He doesn't really eat, after all.
Unless you give him
She
meat.
kind of just Oh yeah, he does eat meat. She kind of just opens up the bag again and then just says into the void, "Pancake, please don't eat the jar. It's not tasty. It's bad."
Peh.
I'll take that as a yes.
Actually, judging from his tone, he is agreeing with you like he has tried.
Pancake, Please don't try again.
Peh.
I'ma just hope. Yeah, I'm just gonna have hope.
Those were
He
pretty
won't do it
affirming
again.
pairs.
He's very opinionated.
I can see that. I must ask him a great deal of questions whenever he feels like getting out of the bag.
I mean, I could ask him if he wants to come out.
I'd be my guest. It would be great to have him along.
Okay. Pancake?
Peh.
Do you want to come out?
Yeah.
Is that a no?
Peh.
I think he said no.
'Tis a shame. 'Tis a shame. Well, have a good rest, my golden companion.
And Arteno, like, waves in the bag.
Okay, bye-bye, Pancake.
Peh.
Fun?
Peh.
Okay. And she just closes back up the bag. She's like, okay.
Perhaps he needs a chew toy.
I could try to see if we can find him a chew toy.
That would
Unless he
keep the fellow
swallows it.
entertained. Oh, yes, that would not be a good idea. Though that might get
Then it-
lodged in his little throat.
No, I feel like he just swallow it, and then it's gonna end up at the Bloodletters Guild letter area, and then they're gonna look very confused why they got a chew toy.
Yep, that would be the case.
And I
That
don't
would
need
be
them
the
mad at
case.
me.
They can track the arcane signal back to him, so they know you sent the meat.
Yeah. Oh. So if he eats meat, he doesn't just eat it, it gets sent back to them?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Then why give him meat?
I said he can eat it, not that he should eat it.
Oh. No one feed Pancake. He's no eating. Unless
Arteno
it's letters. stuff.
looks upwards and he just like does the speed smile, and like there's a bubble in his head of him
Whoa.
just feeding like various things to Pancake through the bag on this adventure.
But
I
they're
just
gonna
imagine
hate
him
us so
feeding
much.
leftovers to Pancake.
Oh, they're gonna hate
Oh
us
my
so
God.
much. Only these fuckers.
Well, we better get going then.
Okay. I think since I need to look for books. I need to find books about old heroes and about that guy. She points at a Grim.
Grim just looks at you and just shrugs.
Just out of curiosity, you know how Stella is. She wants to know books about you. Me too, though. What are you?
Arteno thinks the same thing, but feels better not saying it. But
We can go library.
are going to the library. Gotcha. So as you guys move outwards, as Mothia comes along with you guys, you see that Arkvasi says that. Well, Arkvasi just goes,
I have some errands to take care of in the town. I'll meet you there. One of the other attendants will carry you upwards to the antiquarium.
Okay, thank you.
Arkvasi gives you a polite bow, and you see as he turns back, those beautiful wings of his shine as they escape from his back, and he takes off to the skies with a blistering speed. And you guys get into one of the wagons being steered by an attendant of the castle. As you guys get inside, the wagon carries you guys towards the antiquarium. You ride through this beautiful Underdark garden, and you move through the gates as they slowly creak their way open. The cart tumbles all the way up to the antiquarium as you guys pass the rubble and debris. So, during your rest, you have been hearing the earth rumble beneath you, and it is no different during the day. As you are traveling upwards through these ruins again, you hear that grumbling sound of the earth as dust and large chunks of rocks smash into the ground next to you. But you guys move safely through towards the antiquarium. Another set of gates opens up, and you guys enter that district. And you guys are going to the library first, right?
Yeah, library.
All right. I think Arteno is going to split off from you guys here.
I think so we can keep ourselves busy and optimized. I'll head over through to the Temple of Delonsna once again. Since I know my way there, I can ask quickly about the trial.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot again?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, memory is not everyone's strong suit.
Hey.
It is okay. I'm not judging you. I'm only worried for you.
What?
Maybe you need to eat more fish. Did you know that's good for your memory? Fish. What? He rubs his belly.
Go now. She kind of has her ears droop down and it just walks away.
The sad ant.
The sad ant, yeah.
Literally.
You walk over to the library, and Arteno splits off from you, and he goes to the Sede, the Delonsna's temple. But we will not be following him. We are going to be following you guys. As you guys move over to the library, Igrim just continues to sit atop the wagon instead of going with you guys. But, however, you know your trustful Gully and Asmothia will follow you into the Grand Library.
Thank God. At least I got them.
Speaking of, as you look onwards at the Grand Library, you see this vast tower that sprawls wide through the underbelly of the cavern. Its bricks are heaving and large, speckled with golden sands and shards of foggy crystal that glimmer softly as the light crawls across their surface. These solidified crystal spikes jut outwards and grow jaggedly across this tower's surface. It reaches upwards to the very peaks of this lair of Leyden. Across the brick there are large etchings, clearly written in a language of the Three Kreen. The crystals spike and grow outwards around them. Several columns of stone with scrawlings of scrolls and books line the sides of the sign. And Akia, being the way you are, you very clearly get to read what this is. It says, "The Grand Library, home of all those who wrote and will continue to."
Wow. Very poetic.
Very. This place is very fitting for Leyden. It embodies the way we love our history, how we hold those words on our backs.
That's very honorable.
I think most kingdoms would surely struggle without hearkening to history. Without it, I think those civilizations fail faster. But we know our mistakes.
And I think Asmothia waits for someone to open the door for them.
No. She's like, oh, okay.
And then she goes to open the door.
You go to open the door. You push these large wooden doors towards the side. Gully holds the other one open. And The egress into the tower is large and spreads wide open. A staircase leads up to the expansive front door, and a wooden door is beveled and heaving. Upon entering this tower, you are met with a dimly lit cavern, and this feeling of being so small as these pillars reach high into the heavens of this tower. It seems like it just never ends. It continues to go up, and the roof of it is completely darkened. The crystals on the exterior reflect a myriad of light inwards. You see, it almost mimics moonlight as it shifts in hue of this brightly colored light that sparkles like a soft and abstract painting. So, as you walk into here, you also do take note that besides the crystalline light that shines inwards and illuminates some of these books, you see that there are blinking green lights that buzz back and forth across the cavern, across this tower.
Ooh. What are those?
Oh, those are the keepers of the library.
Really?
Yes. Here. One of them comes right now.
And you see as this older Firefly 3 Kreen lands next to you guys. You see this 3 Kreen with a pale white exoskeleton that looks like plated armor clad onto his body. He has these honey gold eyes that flare with an intensity akin to the sun. He has these gentle feathers that sift through the ridges on his body. And he is clad in gentle black cloth with gilded accents that run across them. And you see there's a part of his body that almost looks like a tail that is blinking with this, like, greenish hued light.
Oh, wow. Hello.
As you say, oh wow, you see in the same moment, he goes, oh wow. And he claps his hands. And he looks at you, and he just grabs your hands, Akia. And he lifts them up. You're not a bug.
No, no.
Wowie. I never thought I'd see a human or humanoid like yourself in forever.
Really?
He moves your arms back and forth like he's playing with a toy.
Oh, okay. Help.
You're all meaty.
Is that good?
So squishy and malleable. How do you live like that?
I don't know. I just do.
Well, how interesting. Oh, my apologies. And he backs away from you, and he does this, like, very proper bow, and you hear the crack of his back as he does. And he goes, oh, I think I might be stuck.
Okay. What do I?
Yes, I'm fine. The name's Tolbit. Tolbit Blinkwing. It's a pleasure to meet you, Fleshy. And you, Fleshy. And he stands up straight, and he grabs Gully, and Gully goes, oh! I'm missing an arm, so you missed one. And you see as Tolbit goes, oh, wow. That must be inconvenient. We grow those back.
Crazy. Hi, I'm Makia.
It is a pleasure to meet you. What brings you people here today?
I'm here to look at books about old heroes and about this. I guess you would consider him a hero. His name is a Grimm. If you have any of those type of books.
Ew. Grim? No, not familiar with the name.
Ah, we know him more
Ah.
as the Scarlet Stag.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Well. I'll have to take a look. I'm not too sure if we have any books about him. But I'll be sure to look around.
That'd be wonderful.
As for anything else, we do have books like that. We should be able to get them for you.
That would be very much appreciated.
You see this old, you see as Tolblit, begins to, like, his wings begin to fan out slowly. They look frail and old, and you see as they buzz back and forth as he begins to lift off the ground, and he flies upwards through the caverns.
Wow.
And Tolblit goes to grab you guys some stories that you're looking for. At the moment, you see that there are other Firefly Third Cranes just buzzing about the sky within this tower.
This place is very interesting.
True. I don't think I've ever met someone so old.
Why? How old is he?
Oh, he's like 30. Yeah.
Well, a Grimm's older than him. Hypothetically.
I guess I more so meant outwardly old. Grim moves like
That is-
he's younger than me.
I don't know, what is he? So how come nobody helped me when the guy was just touching me around?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
Oh!
Gully just goes, I was being manhandled at the same time. He has 4 sets of arms.
Okay. I've never been touched around like that before. I don't know if I liked it.
It's a doubt that you liked it?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, I for
mean,
sure didn't.
He didn't mean it in like a mean or like bad way. I still didn't though.
Arguably, I think one of the least bad ways a stranger could touch you, yeah.
Oh. Huh. Can we like look around while we wait, Asmodia?
Of course, yeah. We could look around and find our own books while Tolblit's gathering the ones that you guys wanted.
Yes, please.
You guys begin to look around. What do you want to look for, Akia, besides the stories about the heroes?
Is there books about the trials?
Is there books about the trials? Yeah, there definitely could be here. Roll me an investigation check.
Let me actually look on the trials now.
Gully goes to look at these books and just realizes that he can't read anything in here. Ooh.
I ain't finding shit. I got a 4. I'll just help out Gully.
No, Gully can't read anything in here. Gully doesn't even know what, like, you just see Gully go, oh, yeah, no, I definitely,
this is all written in 3 Kreen.
Let me look. She kind of just like peers over him to see what he's looking at. Since she's much big and stronger and taller than him.
Yeah, you
my
wouldn't
God.
see a lot. You would not see a lot. There's just an assortment of like children's literature, like nothing too important.
You're just looking at children's books.
Yeah, I think I'm out of my depth here. I'll go sit at a table.
Kelly immediately gives up.
Oh, my poor baby. I feel like Akia's just gonna walk around and wander around the aisles and books and stuff.
You wander around the library and just look at some of the books and the various things in here. It seems like literally everything within this tower from top to bottom is meticulously put here. There is every type of book you can ever imagine written by the hands of 3 Kreen within this library, as if they did not want to let a single bit of their history fade into obscurity.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
You see things big and small. Some person's like autobiography, and then you also see that there's like you see that there are like text about like Vaku and the obsidian stag. You see that there are a few like books about like the underground or like the life before, but I think after a bit of exploring, you hear the buzzing of wings, and you see as Tolblit comes back downwards.
Oh, hello.
I found the books that you wanted.
Really?
Yes, I found a few books about the heroes of Eld.
Oh, how wonderful.
It's mostly their life starting up. Yes?
Did you find anything on I forgot how you guys call him, but a Grim?
Ah,
Guy.
the Scarlet Stag. No, unfortunately
Scarlet
not.
Stag, okay. Oh.
I'll have one of my grandkids look around for it.
That'd be awesome.
I will roll to see if one of Tolblit's grandchildren can
That would-
find this.
That would be so awesome. That would be so cool.
Tolblit suddenly doesn't want to ask his grandchildren to go look for that book.
Oh.
No.
Just a baby.
You see one of these younger, zippy 3 Kreens come down after flying through the shelves, and Tolblit just goes,
Look for a book about the Scarlet Stag for me.
and you just hear the younger 3 Kreen just go,
Aye, aye.
and takes off to the skies again as he zips through the library shelves looking around.
Are you all right
to
with
be
reading?
a bug in a
Because
library.
I can read it for you.
So fun fact. I can read that.
You are a learned, meaty person. That's good.
Oh, I'm meaty. Yeah. So I think I should be fine.
Great. Here. These are the books about the 3 heroes.
Thank you.
yeah, he hands you these 3. They almost do even still look like these heavy monoliths about the stories of the heroes.
Say that.
You see, there's a set of 4 books here. One being titled The Heroes of Eld, written gold text on a blackened book. It seems a little worn down and aged thoroughly. The paper's all yellowed between. Then there is books about each of them individually. Themis Brightsworn, the Blade of Eld, Ari of Amal, the Hero of Eld, and Luxra Isonar, the Mage of Eld.
Did Akia hear Stella's talk about Themis?
No, I don't believe you would have heard Stella mention Themis, no.
Okay.
The one name that really catches your eye specifically is Ari of Amal, the Healer of Eld.
Yeah. She's just like, I know this guy. This. But, I think these will be very good for Stella. Oh. I forgot I'm gonna probably have to read these to her.
That would be the case. Or you can just get a summary of them and recount them to her.
Bedtime
Yeah.
story.
I feel like she'll still read them to her, but I feel like Akia kind of wants to sit down and like skim through it,
Of course.
get an idea.
Which one would you like to read through?
Probably the one that she knows about.
The one that you know about. So, Arya.
Mm-hmm.
A name that dreadfully rings in your heart. Alright. As you open this book, you begin to look through it, and as you open the pages to the book titled Ari of Amal, you see it's this green book. It has this, like, golden text. All of these books have golden text, but this one's made bound with green leather. It shines beneath the small lantern light at this reading table that Gully's also sitting at. As you look at it, you read about Arya. Arya started as a small child within a small hamlet known as Russia, a town so small and unnotable that nobody ever would have sworn that a hero would be born here. He grew up much of his life not expecting much. But one day, one fateful day, he was lured into being a part of the hero's party. Arya, in the small hamlet, being the only one proficient in healing magic, and favored by the goddess Calrunia for his kind and gentle heart. You would also see that along the pages of this book, it just describes several journeys that Arya had taken across his life, about his love for his party member that would eventually have flourished into them being together at Journey's End. It seems like across all of this story, you notice one thing stands out about Arya, is that no matter how much people trampled on him, no matter how much people beat him, no matter how much people looked down upon him, he was unwaveringly kind.
He seemed like a really nice dude. I can understand why Calrunia liked him so much.
You would see that, Arya was often a kind but outspoken individual. Someone who was rooting for the betterment of humanity along his entire journey, and eventually he became something of a diplomat for this world. He was one who used his words, while Themis was one who used his hope. The three of them together united the world. You would see that Arya had talks with various nations, the dwarven nations and the elven nations, and even stopped massive wars, uniting this broken world. He brought Nay, a land of violence and eternal warfare, to stop their war and join hands together with his words. He brought the people isolated in a land called Lazest out of isolation to aid in the fight against Duvarg. While their lands burned, Arya never gave up hope in the world and in his fellow people.
She's a little conflicted because she's hearing such nice and beautiful things about him, but her one connection to Arya is, as we all know, Rev and Nair talking about them. So she's like hearing such good things and trying to wrap her head around how a guy like him is preaching and doing all the things he does under the name of like Haruni and Arya. It's like she can't seem to wrap her head around how it led to this.
Is there anything else you would like to read, or would you like to get a few more details about Arya?
I feel like she continued to read about Arya.
You would see that in this text, Arya even united the world under this banister to defeat Duvarg by gaining the dwarves' trust, by aiding them in their time of need, and having them create Magitech ships, airships, that would eventually ride across the heavens and take them into the castles to fight Duvarg and his 3 demon kings. Slowly, Arya continued on this path, healing and aiding his comrades, as they pushed forwards in changing the world. For a time at the end of the world, Magitech began to flourish because of Arya. Or not because of him, but because of his ability to connect people. Once those connections were formed, the world seemed to flourish in a way that it never had before. Arya then would go on to become an advocate for the abolishment of Magitech and runes. It seemed like a deep grudge, or this disdain for Magitech began to form within his heart, and he pleaded with people to stop, citing environmental dangers, the way that it was changing the world in a horrible way. But those worries were disregarded. Soon after, Arya would disappear. People would have assumed that he gave up. His words fell on deaf ears and he went to go retire.
I can see why he would probably give up.
I feel like with like a melancholy feeling, she kind of closes the book. And then just... She's sitting by Gully, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just look at Gully and be like,
Is there any books you want to look at that maybe I can find?
Well, I guess I'm also interested in the heroes. I wouldn't mind hearing a bit about Luxra and Themis.
Oh, yeah. I can skim through the book and then tell you about it if you want.
Of course. Anyone you choose to read?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. What are the other two? Themis and...
Themis. You have 3 books in front of you. So it's The Heroes of
yeah.
Eld, Themis, and Luxra.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Luxra. We're doing that guy.
Luxra. You open this book, this bluish book, and you see that it's written Luxra Isonar, the Mage of Eld. You see that Luxra Isonar was regarded as a genius in that she was not born in the small town of Rusia like the rest of them. She was born and raised within the halls of Kojern, a scholar raised by scholars. Her intelligence had her become frightfully intelligent, to say the least. And it's also written here that her and Arya would often bicker as they joined in party together, as they traveled the world and began to discuss things. Slowly and eventually they fell in love. No one knows what happened with that love, or why they drifted apart after their journey's end. But her intelligence and his kindness balanced themselves out. Luxra would use her cunning to unite the nations as well, often giving reasons for these powerful nations to garner a sense of peace so they wouldn't all be destroyed by the Demon Lord, by Duvarg. By weaving together a narrative and using her tactics, she managed to effectively gaslight these nations into working together, and eventually form these tight bonds that could eventually not even be undone, even as Arya was trying to. You would also hear that, or you would see that Luxra eventually, unlike Arya, took a great interest in dwarven technology. And she found her true comfort in tinkering with machines and weaving magic. She became one of the world's leading people in that field. This book holds speculation in it, and the writer of it does speculate that this is the reason that they drifted apart. Arya was innovating, and eventually you see that Luxra, at the end of Journey, eventually ended up creating prototypes for a thing that would become Warforged. Artificial humanoids that could protect the world in times of dismay. The last people heard of Luxra is her in-depth study of what Seraph syndrome was. She paved the way for your understanding of this disease. All of the terms and records and surroundings of Seraph syndrome were diagnosed by the genius Luxra. And eventually, she would form an organization known as the Reapers to investigate this disease and the Star-Kissed lands.
Oh, wow. She did a lot. Like a lot.
She was a very busy person. I can really admire that.
Very. She did a lot to help us understand this Seraph syndrome and how we know it today. At least that's the last that people know about her is her research on the Seraph syndrome and creating the the Reapers. Yeah, those.
It even seems like she was actively reaching towards whatever Stella is, too.
Mm-hmm. The Stella is from
Starkist.
Kajern, right?
No, Stella is from a land known as Ki Rin, but they are being plagued
Ki Rin.
by the Starkist, which is what Luxra was investigating.
Yeah. Stella's home is also plagued by the Starkist, just like how their home was also plagued by the Starkist. So they both kind of had a similar goal. Maybe. Possibly.
Well, I don't think Luxra's home was being contaminated with it. I think that it more so says that she took a great interest into it and begun to investigate it.
And she was in love with that guy. But then after everything, they kind of went their separate ways.
That is a well-known love story. It's
I wonder
one
why.
that a lot of people tell their kids.
Yeah, I heard it when I was a kid too. Makes me wonder why they got separated.
I think even love can be separated by ideals. It seems like Luxra is like that. I
Yeah.
understand the feeling.
Did you get separated from someone you love?
Gully just looks at the paper and goes, I would say so, yes.
Really?
In a way, yes. There are many forms of love. And disagreements rise and tensions run, and then, before you know it, paths become divergent, no matter how much that love was deep.
I can understand that. I feel like she then closes the book and then opens up the Themis, the book with Themis.
You read a story that kind of reads like a shonen manga in the ways that this child operated. Themis was the youngest in the party. The two other party members, Arya and Luxra, were of similar age and older than Themis, but Themis, at the time of his adventure, was merely 10 years old. And
Damn!
yes, the hero that felled Duvar was 10 years old. He was a bright-eyed dragonkin, something rarely seen in the world. Having the blood of a dragon running through your veins and bearing the mark of a hero across his back. You read as Themis carried on these adventures by basically coercing and dragging everyone around him into his path. You see that the way, even though in Arya's story it's much more elegantly written on him joining the party because of his kind heart, you would read in Themis's story that it is much more of Themis waiting outside of Arya's door for 5 days in the rain and begging for him to help. And you would see at the conclusion of those 5 days that Arya reluctantly agreed, drying off the young boy and aiding him in a future adventure that would change the trajectory of both of their lives. Themis was born in this town of Rusia to a person that died giving birth to him, her name forever unknown. the hero continued this journey of coercing people even to Luxra as they journeyed to the halls of Kojurn to learn more about Themis's destiny and what the hero's crest could mean. And in those halls, he found someone proficient with a magic that he couldn't imagine, that being Luxra. After getting fireballed by her twice, he stood up both times and said, "You need to join me," over and over again until she finally relented. You see this trend of this kind, hopeful, and annoying young boy continuously reaching the hearts of the people around him through sheer persistence. And in this annoying but endearing way, he ultimately drove the world acting as the sword, as this force that people could trust. Because through every physical challenge, through hopeless encounters and situations that had people believing that he died 3 times over, he never once ceased to stand. In fights that even Arya and Luxra were knocked out for, you see as Themis was bleeding from every side of his body, yet continuously standing, clashing with figures known as Yarum, Aturnus, and even Duvark himself. He never continued to stop until his holy sword finally pierced Duvarg and thus sealing him within.
This kid was so young but so awesome. And really stubborn. Like, really stubborn.
Yeah, I think if I was in those situations, I'd probably fold pretty fast.
Me too. I don't think at 10 years old I would want to embark in such a journey. You know?
Sometimes
I barely
people
did
are made to.
at my age now. You're right. Some people are really made for this. Not me.
I think even if you think you're not made for it, destiny has a way of finding you. The stars always guide you. That's what Grandpa always said. And when those stars guide you, you might not want to go with them. Or you might feel reluctant. But what makes a hero is doing what Themis did. Stand up and fight. That's why I like this story a lot. Even as
It
everything's
is very
crumbling, I gotta
motivational.
keep standing.
Yeah. You're doing really good. Asmothia.
I appreciate that. I want to keep trying. And I want to make sure that Vaku never hurts anyone. So like the hero Themis, I'll stand up and pick up my blade. And you might not think that you're brave or a hero, Akia. But to me, you are a hero.
You see her with like the little Bawomp face, and she's like, really?
No ordinary person would help me like you are. Even if you're afraid, courage is pushing forwards. That's what Urkvasi told me.
Oh, Asmothia, you're very sweet.
You see Asmothia rubs your back.
If you said no and went away and didn't help with the World Eater, I couldn't blame you. That's what makes you a hero. is that you didn't.
Yeah. We're gonna defeat that world eater thing.
I think at that point, Arteno would be walking into the library looking for you guys, and he would spot you guys at the table.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Arteno.
Hello. I figured you guys would still be here. I saw the cart outside.
Yeah, we got stuck reading books.
Ah. Well, I got the details about the trial, if you guys would like to hear.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's very wonderful.
Well, to start, I think this trial will be primarily handled by you. I've also learned that normally these trials would be handled by Asmothia themselves. By themselves. This is supposed to be a coming-of-age thing for the rulers of Leyden, as they learn about the cultures and history beneath. Because to stand above, you need to reflect below. However, it seems like we'll be taking on the task for Little Asmothia because they have no time.
I appreciate that. I don't think I could do a lot of this stuff right now. I also have, I also just don't. I'm 6 years old.
That is
I'm
true.
6. Oh my god, I forgot you're 6. Oh.
6 years old and trying.
And Asmothia gives a little thumbs up.
Oh, you're doing so good for 6. You're doing so good, Asmothia.
And we must make sure we help them out. Because they're in for a lot. So, the Trial of Earth, from what I was told, is where the trial header, the one who will be taking the trial, has to form a piece of pottery whilst focusing on their strongest emotion within their heart. That soulful pottery will catch the right amount of water. This will prove themselves to this day. During the trial, it seems like you will be shown your heart's deepest fears, desires, and so much more.
Oh,
From what...
you say.
Yes. It seems like you'll be showing a lot. And historically, it causes severe mental damage if one isn't ready.
Oh. Okay. Sounds cool.
I believe in you. I've seen what you can do. And you are amazing at what you do.
She just gives him this very awkward smile and a thumbs up, but you can see it's slightly shaking.
I got it. I got this.
Asmothia just nods.
I haven't seen your work, but if there's anything I know about you is that you try. And even if you're scared, you're gonna keep trying.
I won't give up. I won't. I got this. I got this. It's gonna be a piece of cake.
If it's too much pressure, I can definitely handle it.
No. I got this. I can do it.
I think while you guys sit there, you feel another volatile rumbling of the earth as whatever's beneath quakes deep
Not again.
inside. You see books begin to fall off their shelves, and you hear from the distance Tolblet goes, "Dang it!"
Dang!
Oh no, the books. Oh.
And at the very end of this session, Stella, we cut to you.
Oh. Great.
Stella,
How you doing, girl?
you are laying face down, and you see as one of these attendants just goes,
Would you like a bath?
A bath?
It should ease some of the aching of your body.
I suppose if I could move enough, that would be very nice.
It's okay. We will handle the movement. Let us know if it hurts.
Okay.
you see this.
I'm scared.
These like 3 Korean women pick you up and carry you towards the towards like down below, and they take you into an offshoot room, and as they carry you around, they take you to this like underground like oasis hot spring
Whoa.
built into the castle.
These rejuvenating waters should have you on your feet in due time.
Splendid. All right. Wonderful.
Here, we will have to be in the bath with you because we do not want you to fall over and then drown yourself.
Okay. That's all right. I'm okay with that.
They sit you upwards in the water after taking off your clothes very abruptly, very casually, like this is something they do often.
Oh, okay.
Have no worries. We treat our dearest Esmothia like this too.
I see. With great care.
They nod, and they sit you down in the water, and you instantly feel your body kind of untense, as if you've been squeezing every muscle in your body unconsciously. And you see that a couple of these 3 Korean women just like bring you like little cucumbers for your eyes, and like but they're like blue and from the Underdark.
What?
Yeah, and they
Blue-cumber.
blue cumber, and then they put it on your eyes.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And one of them gives you a little back massage as you lay down, and they just like generally nurse you back to health. But you are still fatigued for the time being. And with that, I think that is where we will end today's session.
Yay! Oh, outro.
Outro, yes, outro. Outro. We're gonna start doing an outro. Okay, thank you guys all for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you rate it 5 stars and share it with your friends and your mom and your dad, unless they suck. Unless you got a sucky mom and dad, then don't share it with them.
And your siblings.
Gatekeep it.
And your grandparents.
Yeah, and your grandparents, unless they're racist. And then you
Don't
share it
want
with your
that.
boss, unless he's homophobic or she is homophobic, or they are homophobic. I don't know how that works.
Hopefully they're not.
Gatekeep it from bad people. If you like ice, kill yourself. If you like AI, kill yourself.
Oh my god.
If you're
I agree.
yeah, if you suck, just die and stop listening. And if you're awesome and super cool, dude, live.
Dude, live. Never
Does anyone
kill
have
yourself.
anything they want to shout out? Do you guys like anything enough to be like, hey, this is what we're doing? Or thoughts and feelings?
I love history.
History's awesome.
History is so cool, except when it's bad.
Unless when it's bad. No, bad history is cool too. Okay. What? Dude. sometimes things gotta be bad, but we learn from the bad. That's how life works. Guys, listen to Tower Dungeon, or not listen to it, read it. Read Tower Dungeon. It's a fucking amazing manga. Thank you all for listening. Dude, tell it to your dog. Make your dog listen. Your dog will love this shit. And if you got one of those like hairless cats, maybe don't give them to it. Maybe don't.
What?
Maybe don't play it to the hairless cats. They're so oily. They're so oily and greasy. They're so muddy and murky. Murky, nasty guys. Okay.
Love tall hairless cats.
Okay. If no one has anything else to say, that's it.
Yep.
Don't be a pedophile. Play Deltarune.
Don't be a pedophile. That too.
All right.
Don't be a
End
pedophile.
recording.